Gary Peterson here. Today I've got a little exercise for you and it'll tell you just exactly how good you are. It's a forehand volley, but what I want to do is stay behind this line at all times. So I don't want to take any steps in front of that line. So I'm going to volley back to myself. And I've got to concentrate. So I can't talk while I do it because I have to concentrate. Now it's a seriously tough exercise. Now part of the reason it's a tough exercise is because most time if anybody volleys, they just stand here and they go, now it's your problem, not mine. All right, but when you've got to hit it back to yourself and repeatedly hit it to yourself, then it's your problem. So what happens is you need to have the ability to be able to get the ball back to yourself and to be able to control it. Then it's got to get within a zone where you're capable of returning it. So if you can, from here, whoops, just hit that one completely. Let's start again. There. That's on the wall. Right, if you can repeatedly hit it to yourself and stay behind the service box and get that's on the wall as well. Right, the wall's going to cause the biggest grief for you. But you should be able to do 20 from behind the service box if you're any good. Now, my challenge at one stage was to do 50, and I got to about 50 and I could comfortably do 50. And there's a few little tricks to it. That is the follow through. You make sure you don't follow through too much. You actually point out on your follow through. So from here, I'm going to point out, whoops, out, that's too far. Can't be bothered running. There, if I point out and point to where I hit it, so there, if I point out, so what about if I point that way? So from there, if I point to where I hit it, it goes very straight. The answer with that is because I haven't turned my racket over. So if I can keep my racket face open and push it away, away, on the wall again. I keep getting them on the wall. It's killing me. There, away, 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 and they're all up until I hit it on the wall again. A lot of those were like about 3 floorboards or 2 floorboards. So it was getting really tough to be able to handle it. But that's one of the tricks. The second trick is to punch. You punch volley, punch, 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 punch. So I'm not swinging through, I'm stopping and hitting and stopping and hitting and stopping and hitting. And it works really, really well. It's about the height. So I'm hitting what's called active pace rather than, it's not blistering pace and it's not slow pace. So if I try and do this, not the exercise we're after, although you can do it. That's not the exercise that we're after. Because you're going to get one of those remotely wrong, and as soon as you get one of those remotely wrong, that will happen. And players are too capable to be able to just put it away. But if the ball's here, that's very hard to go and play that cross-court nick-off. So I've hit it with good pace, so I can work on hitting the ball at a relatively good height. So we'll just have a look at where I hit it on the front wall. Too much. There we go. See, there's just couple of feet above the cut line, and it does one other thing. That's tough. It does one other thing, is it doesn't go out of court, just like the last one went out of court. But it doesn't go out of court because the ball's never above that line. So an active pace ball will go really deep, really well, and it won't be above the out of court line at any time. So it'll be fantastic. It'll be really, really good. It also gives you the ability, gives you the ability to, here we go, there. If you want to, put it across court really quickly and really easily. So it works really well. So there you go, that is a challenge for you. To be capable, for me to tell you that you're a good player, 20 forehand volleys from behind the service box back to yourself. It might take you about a week to get it, a week being 3 times hitting. You know, there's practice, next third time you might get it, and then you'll go, cool, I got 20. But for you to be a great player, I'd say 50. You should be able to do 50, somewhere there. No difference on the backhand side as well. Backhand is a little bit more difficult in some ways, but it's a little bit easier in others as well. But get into it. 20 to say that you're an okay player, 50 to say that you're an unreal player. Let me know how many you get after the first shot and after 3 or 4 practices. And I can guarantee you that you might get, let's say you might get like about 6, 7, 8 out of the first time, the most you'll get. That means you can't play any backhand shots, they've only got to be forehand, and you're not allowed to set foot in front of that line, and hopefully no just lobby ones. You can lob if you have to, but don't repeatedly lob. And yeah, let me know in the comments to see how many you get, and it'll be quite interesting to see just people's capabilities, because 20 might sound aggressive in a way, but once you get hold of it and you get the system, it'll fix everything up. It'll fix your drive up, it'll fix all sorts of things up. It's pretty phenomenal what it does. So get into it, I reckon you'll love it. It's a great little challenge, and it's something you should be capable of, simply because you return serve here probably about 15, 20 times a match, so you'd want to be pretty good at it.